going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the final thoughts. I am Bro Power of the Geek. You can call me the Geek. And let's get right into it. We'll start from the top of the card, work our way down, spend a short time on some fights, spend a little longer on the other ones. It'll all be pretty quick. Hopefully you guys saw my betting strategy video. The parlay of the night hit, lock of the night hit. There were no live dogs, but the parlay and the lock did hit, so that's what's up. Out of the 12 fights we made picks in, we got 10 right and 2 wrong. So really solid night. I did really good on the sports books. So I'm happy about that. Got some of my money back from those guys. So let's jump right into it. First fight or last fight on the card, we had Carlos and Jack. Crazy fight. Carlos Prates beat him up, man. I mean, he beat him up. And I figured he was going to win the fight. He was my pick. But I didn't see the performance being that clean. I mean, so many knees just touching JDM's chin. It was a great fight. Carlos Prates is really good, but where I worry about him is the takedowns. He got taken down a lot by JDM, and he wants to fight Islam. And what do you think Islam's going to do to him if JDM was able to take him down that many times? So good fight, though. I like Carlos for that fight. He was the last leg in our parlay, and he came through strong for us, so it was a good night. Also, Benny and Southkill. Southkill is a monster, man. I feel bad for Benny, man. Benny's chin seems to be gone. In recent fights, when he gets hit clean by a good power striker, somebody with good power in their hands, you know, he's rocked almost every time now. In the past, like 4 fights he's had, even with the Moicano fight, he ate some good shots in that fight. So I don't know about Benny, man. I think it's time to retire, hang it up. But Southkill did his thing. Excited to see him get matched up with some of the top of the division now. Steve Erceg and Tim Elliott, great fight. Steve was very sharp, 1-2 down the middle. He looked very good. He was also the pick, but he did very good for us. Tim did good, but that style where he's doing all that movement, you can see as the fight goes on, that style slows down. And about midway through the second round was when he started to slow down, and you see Steve start taking over with his striking. It was beautiful. I didn't bet in the Marwan fight, so we'll just keep it pushing. Brando Perchik, yes, he did very well. I was happy about that. I told you guys, if you watched the betting strategy video, I told you guys put a straight money line bet on Brando. I put a straight money line bet on Brando. He was in every single parlay, and he showed his ass. So I was very happy about that. Like, I was very happy about that. Now, Tatu Avasa let me down. I figured Louis could wrestle him. But in my mind, I was thinking that Louis was not going to be able to wrestle him 3 rounds like that. If he didn't finish it in the first with the wrestling, I thought Ty was going to take over. Not how it played out, man. Tatu Avasa needs to only work on grappling. Work on takedown defense, work on getting back to his feet. That's it. He doesn't need to work on anything else. His striking is fine. He's good in that department. His cardio is okay. He needs to work on takedown defense because it was absolutely terrible. Cam Roston did his thing. Excited about that fight. People were telling me that Robert was going to knock him out. I didn't see that happening. I'm glad it didn't happen. It was a good fight. Cam pulled it out for us. And Junior Tafa. Now, if you saw my betting strategy video, Junior was also in the parlay. And I said to you, the question is in this fight is how many shots can Kevin Christian eat before he goes to sleep? Well, the question got answered. So I knew he was going to sleep. Kevin Christian's striking is terrible, and he gets hit a lot. And by somebody who hits with that kind of power and has that kind of elite kickboxing, he didn't stand a chance. Jacob Malcolm, GM3, good fight. Jacob did his thing. Kobe Thickness and Vince Morales. Now, the pick was Kobe. And people kept telling me, and I saw other people talking about this too. Other people were saying that Vince has fought higher level competition. He's had some losses, but he's fighting really good guys. And Kobe hasn't fought anybody like that. I hate when we use losses to justify how somebody's going to win a fight. People were doing the same thing with Gilbert Burns, saying Gilbert Burns had fought higher level competition. This is going to be an easy fight for Gilbert. And then you saw what happened. So I feel the same way with this fight. People were saying Vince was going to win because of his resume, but he lost to all those guys. So it doesn't mean he's on their level just because he fought them. He lost to them, you know. So I don't know. Kobe pulled it through for us. We appreciate that with Kobe. Moving along, Ben Johnston. Now he was the pick in this fight, and as the fight was going, I had been in one parlay, and as the fight was going, I was very happy with his performance. I didn't think it was a good performance, but I was happy because he was winning. In that last round, Ben, first of all, Wes Schultz looked terrible, and Ben just looked worse. And his cardio did not hold up. He was tired. His striking non-existent, and his grappling subpar at best. I was very disappointed in Ben. Very disappointed. Jonathan McCaleb, crazy shit in that fight, right? Themba Gorimbo almost wins a split decision when he clearly lost the third round. Whoever scored him the third round needs to be taken outside and have their ass whipped. What are we talking about? Like, I was so worried when they put it on the screen and they had like the split screen for the fighters. I said, is this a split decision? How could you possibly give Themba the third round? It's crazy. And like I say, Themba has a great story. He has a great story. And a lot of people were picking him because of his story and they were saying that, you know, his mentality is so strong. If he can get through that, he can get through anything. That's not how that works. Yes, he has a strong mentality to make it through all the, you know, struggles of life. But it doesn't mean he's going to be great at everything he does now because he, you know, made it through some struggles. We've all made it through struggles. You watching this video now, you've had your own personal struggles through life that you made it through. It doesn't mean now that you're going to go and be a great NBA player because you overcome this, so now you can overcome anything. It's not what that means. I mean, it's a saying that people say, but it's not entirely true. You can overcome something and still fall short somewhere else, as we see. So, Themba's a good fighter, but he's still very raw, and he still needs some work. I think his story and his popularity is what got him to the UFC. And I think he made it there a little too fast. But Jonathan McCaleb does his thing. Came out and gave us a strong third round, which we expected from him. So happy to see that. And then Cody Steele and Dom Marfan. That fight was great. Ended in the first round. I love some Cody Steele. And I picked him in that fight. People were telling me that Dom Marfan was going to out-wrestle him. Not what happened. Dom Marfan did good, but Cody Steele is just solid on the ground. And I'm glad that he went straight to the wrestling and didn't spend too much time just throwing bombs on the feet like he did with Rong Zhu. So, overall, good night of fights, or good morning of fights, I should say. But, man, great fights. I did really, really well on the sports book. We did really, really well with our picks. So, guys, stick with me, man. We're going to have good weeks. We're going to have bad weeks. This was a good week for us. Let's hope for another good week next weekend. And make sure you guys check out my prediction videos. And make sure you guys check out the betting strategy video. A lot of you missed that free money this weekend on my betting strategy video. So, but if you played my picks, you probably still end up winning some money because, like I said, we went 10-2. So it was a good night. It was a good night for sure. But that's the video for today, guys. Just want to give you my thoughts real quick. And I'll be posting my predictions probably Monday evening, so look out for those. And I'll see you guys next week for the betting strategy video.